Hey guys, what's up? Time for more Monster Hunter 3. In the last part, we just hunted the utterly disgusting Giganox, and now we're going for the awesome Rathian. Something I should mention. In the last video, I mentioned that I would never, ever want to see anybody in the Giganox armor. I take that back now. I checked it out in the forging menu, and it actually looks pretty dang cool. But, it's like all shiny. It looks kind of like leather. Like, to me, it almost looks a little bit feminine. But, like the folds or the waist armor actually looks really cool. But, anyway, let's go ahead and grab all our stuff. We got some flash bombs, antidotes. Yes, okay. Can't carry any more, but, well, hopefully, hopefully we won't need to get all those, but we probably will end up needing them. Anyway, I do not remember. Let me see here. What are the side quests? Let me see. Sever the Rathian's tail and deliver one wyvern tear. I think I can manage that. Okay, now I'm gonna guess that he's an area, or she, because I got so freaking much flack because I didn't know that it's female. She is probably in Area 8. Gosh, I gotta make sure I say she every time, otherwise I know I'm never gonna hear the end of it again. Because so many people were like, dude, oh wait, it's in Area 3, okay. Alright, let's see, what's going on? Uh-oh, what's wrong? The Aptonoth, they're scared. Oh, what the heck? You could so tell that the, like, the stars was just like a wall. You know, it's like just a graphic. You can't really tell it from down here, but from up there, when we got to see the Rathian, you could tell that it was just like kind of a line of stars. That was kind of funny. But anyway, aside from the graphical making fun of them, we're gonna go ahead and follow this guy. I don't know where it went. This girl, I should say. Okay, I need to stop doing that. Let's see. I bet I could. Let me guess. You probably left all the raw meat, didn't you? Now I'm gonna check 8, because that's probably where she is going. I need to stop with the whole. Oh, hey, there he is, or she is. Jeez. Anyway. And watch, just you wait. I'm gonna call the Rathilosa she. You just watch. It's gonna be hilarious. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Oh crap, I forgot to drink any of my demon drugs and stuff. And I also have my barrel bomb and stuff. I got another one. I have quite a few, actually, here. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the area so I can drink these safely. And fireball! 3 of them, jeez. It's kind of like the ice balls that, or it's kind of like the water balls that the Royal Ludroth can shoot out, but these are a lot more potent. Alright, so I have my dung bombs and everything, so if the Rathian gets on top of me, then I can just go ahead and use those, and then I'll be good. I dodge the fireball. Sometimes she'll shoot ones that kind of hit the ground, but other times she'll shoot ones that'll just go perfectly straight across the ground. And if you're in the way, no matter where you are in front of it, it's probably going to hit you. But anyway, let's see here. They seem to be pretty slow, at least when they're on the ground like that. But once they get in the air, that's when they start getting pretty dangerous, because they have the tail swipe move that can, you know, poison you. It's only when they do the backflip move that they can poison you, I believe. But I know that their tail can indeed poison you, so watch out for that. It's kind of weird how they would give you 2 poison monsters right back to back. Maybe that was intended, but it kind of makes you kind of prepare for the poison. Which is kind of strange that they would do that with a Rathian, because you wouldn't really expect this thing to be able to poison you. Because, you know, it's just a dragon. You would just expect it to breathe fire at you and barbecue you, but they kind of just give away that it has poison as it's at its disposal. There we go. Jeez. Okay, stop doing the tail swipe, please. That'd be very nice. Ow. Okay. Even with an armor skin and the Baroth armor, it doesn't round that much damage. So they're pretty dang powerful, as you can see. But then again, that's to be expected. Okay. Let's go and dodge that. That is the only time she can poison you. The only time, I believe. And watch people come in with like, no, she can poison you with every other move she has, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Oh, one thing you should probably do is probably bring some fire douse berries, because obviously with those fireballs, she can set you on fire and have them do extra damage to you. So that's one thing you should do. If you haven't fought this person yet, bring fire douse berries with you if you have any. Hey, wow, I even bounced off when I was at full sharpness. Dang. That's the first time in a long time I've done that. Okay, now, I want to really try to sever her tail because, that would be great. I'd love to, ow. Okay, there's that poison. Let's go ahead and knock that off. There we go. If I can just find my freaking antidotes. There we go. And I want to see if I can get a flash bomb. No, looks like I'm not going to be able to. Let's see. Let's go ahead and drink one of these first aid med kits. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and drink another one. Why not? Okay, now you're heading to area 3? Or are you going to change? Because sometimes they'll fly to an area and they'll, like, change. Aha, see? There you go. He's going to... She is going to 2, it looks like. So I'll have to follow her. Anyway, this is not really going all that bad, in my opinion. I haven't taken too many hits. I've only had to take 2 potions and 1 antidote, so I don't think that's gone too bad. I've gotten a lot of hits on her tail, so hopefully I'll be able to sever it. Of course, I'm going to be actively going for it. Oh, jeez. See, that's what she'll do. Sometimes she can catch you in an area like that, where she'll have you beneath her feet. Oh, hey, what's this? Come on, don't hit me. Ow, that was really stupid, but I don't care. I want that shiny. Okay, now, if you would just not kindly... Oh! Ow! That hurts. What are you... Why? Pay attention to me, man. Girl, whatever. Alright, now let's grab it. What is this? Rathian scale. Awesome. Okay, now, if you would kindly stop doing that, that would be very kind of you, if you would kindly stop. Okay, now. Roar. Yes, yes, we hear you. Right here. You don't have to yell. Anyway. Let's see here. Alright, now, if you could just go up, if you would just go up in the air, that would be great, because I could hit your tail. Whoa! Watch out for that. When her mouth starts, like, flaming like that, she's gonna do some kind of burst attack. Some, like, burst fire attack. So watch out for that, okay? Here we go. There's the tail. Dang it. Aw, at least I got a hit. Alright, here we go. That's better. Alright, now, I am probably going to try to get this armor. Let me just tell you that right now. I really would love to get... Ooh! Wow! No, I jumped over it. Dang it. Yeah, I know I get overly excited when I knock these guys down, but the thing is, you know how this is a blind playthrough? I'm experiencing this game for the first time, just like I'm sure many of you are. So that's why I get excited about this stuff, because I'm having just as much fun as you are watching it, because this is my first time playing it. And a lot of people would probably think that, like, I don't know, it's like some people have said, it's like, hey dude, you're doing a blind playthrough, you're doing pretty dang good. But, I wouldn't go beyond that, just because, you know, it is a blind playthrough, and toward the beginning, I really did suck. But I think now I can actually say that I'm at least a decent hunter. Because I don't think I will ever say that I'm a good hunter, just because I know that some 1,000 people will say that I'm not, even though oh yeah, well that was quick. Alright, she can now no longer poison me. Alright, we got a Rathian scale. Alright, how does it feel? Ow. Dang it. How does it feel to not have a tail? You're in the position humans were, so for, like, the entire of history, but whatever. Anyway, now to get that scale, or the wyvern tier, I believe you can damage her head, so that's what I'm going to be going for, surprisingly enough, her head, which is not really the best thing I could be going for, but hey, it is pretty low to the ground, so I guess that's one of my best options right now. Anyway, my weapon just got damaged. Here, let's go ahead. Okay, good, you're flying off. Perfect. Awesome. All right, go fly away. Fly away from me. Fly away. Anyway, let's see here. I'm going to go search this coconut, actually, because I want to see if I can get any sap plants, because, you know what, here, I'm just going to follow him, her, whatever. Item pouch, there we go. Drop this ivy, because I really don't need that. Alright, we got 2 Rathian scales already. That's awesome. That's great, because I know I'm probably going to need a lot of those if I want to make the armor. If there is armor. I'd love to see if there was armor. Alright, here we go. It's phase 2. Alright, you're going to roar. Now, when you roar, I flash you, sucker. Ha! And because you're female, that works even better, because then you're like all horrified and ew. You know? Alright, here we go. Come on, if I could kindly not do the shield attack or the jump. Hey, what the? How did you hit me with that little stub? Alright, now. Okay, now, see if I can get some damage on its head. Her head. Alright, now... Ow. Man, that goes a long way. You know what I mean? Okay, what are you doing now? Okay, you're just getting up in the air. I want to wait until she comes down now, I think, because I can't really hit her tail all that well anymore, now that it's gone. Here we go. Now she's back on the ground, so I can do some damage. Alright. Kaboom. There we go, yeah. Alright, we broke her horns, but I'm not seeing a shiny, which kind of sucks. I was hoping for a Wyvern tier, but I don't have to get that other side quest, but I'd love to. I think that you can actually also damage her wings, too, which is kind of cool. They're like spikes on her wings. I think those can be broken off. Ah, jeez. I know that that's going to do a whole lot of damage if I get caught in that, so just watch out for that attack. I'm all out of